Hey guys, as mentioned in my previous video, I'm going to show you a simple strategy on how to automate your keyword research. Okay, so I will share a lot of information here, so please pay attention so that you will be able to understand every step that I'm going to discuss in this one. So what we need right here, I will show you this service or this API. Look at this is the URL. The data from this that we will be fetching from this API is coming from Ahref. They have this free keyword generator where we can search a keyword, for example, ClickBank. And if we search this, look at this, we have these keywords listed right here. We may not have all the data, all the metrics, but these keywords right here are good enough for us to, automate our blog. Now, here, the API that we will be using to fetch the keyword, we will implement that to, save our time in doing keyword research, which I'm going to show you. This is a very simple workflow. You can modify it accordingly if you based on the requirements of your application. Okay. Now, initially, what you need to prepare, you need to have this initial spreadsheet. So you can refine this accordingly. Again, this is just my preference, just to show you guys the demo. Okay. Now, what's happening here is these are the seed keyword that we will be going to use to do a keyword research. Now, right here, what will happen, each of this seed keyword will create a separate spreadsheet for this one. So, for example, we will have a ClickBank spreadsheet here. We will have a Digistore 24 spreadsheet here. Now, every time a spreadsheet is rated, this will be marked as done. And inside that spreadsheet will be the keyword list for this seed keyword. And once we generate all the articles inside that spreadsheet, this will be marked as done. And all this will be automated. Okay. You just need to prepare this initial format, which I'm showing you. And then we're going to proceed with our workflow, which I'm going to show you now. First, you need to set up this first workflow. Okay. We have two workflows right here. Now, the first workflow will be focusing on creating a spreadsheet. So as you can see here, the name of our workflow, create sheet. Okay, so what will happen, it will run through each of this seed keyword and will create a separate spreadsheet. Inside that spreadsheet, we'll have all the keywords from here. Okay, all automated. Okay, guys. So the idea, for example, because at the moment, I will be manually kicking this run once in a real life scenario where you don't want to touch anything on this one, you will be running this on a schedule. For example, you will run this first workflow to create spreadsheet, okay? Like, for example, 10 a.m. of the day. So let's say every day at 10 a.m., okay? 10 a.m., like that. All right. So this will run every 10 a.m. Okay. So I'm going to explain to you very quickly what each module does. Okay. So this step one right here, as you can see, search rows. So that means it will go through our affiliate marketing spreadsheet, which is right here. As you can see, affiliate marketing networks. It will go through this column A. All right. Now it will read one row and check whether a sheet is already created for this one. So as you can see, it's still waiting. Now going back here, as you can see, it will read the sheet created, which is equal to waiting. All right. And it will just read one at a time. So remember, it will just return one at a time. So it will be, once I run this for the first time, it will process this first row right here. Now, the second step right here is it is going to, as you can see right here, it is going to add a sheet. So it will create a sheet that's named on our based on the seed keyword that we put here. So initially when you run this, it will create a sheet named ClickBank right here. Okay, so very simple, guys. I hope you guys are getting the point. So if you have any questions at any time, just leave in the comments. So I'll try to answer as much as possible. Okay, so the title of the sheet will be the first one that we gathered from here, the search row. All right, so that's done. So see, we have now discussed these two steps. Now going to the third step. This is where we will be using this one that I showed you, the Google keyword generator, which, getting data from Ahref. Now here, this is a free one from Rapid API right here. You just need to sign up an account in Rapid API, and they have this freemium version where you don't have to pay anything, $0, and you will have 50 requests a month. Okay, so that means you can request 50 seed keyword, and every time you request a seed keyword, as you see right here in the sample response, you will get at least 50 items. So that means 50 keywords, okay? 50 keywords, for example, how to do keyword research. So those are the data, that's the data that you will get, how to do keyword research for SEO. So 50, at least 50, okay? Which I'm going to show you now. Okay, so that's third step. We will be calling this API URL right here using the method get as instructed over here. So it's using a method get, which we implemented here. Now the keyword, this is the only parameter that we will be passing apart from the header. So header, you just need to add your own API key, which is right here. So you will add X rapid API key in the header, and this one X rapid host, which is this value. Very easy to follow, guys. Okay, which I added here, as you can see. Now the API you will add here in the authentication. So you just need to click add and the API key right here and the name of the key that you can find here, which is this one. So you just need to copy that and copy the value. This is the value right here, and then put here in this field accordingly. All right, so very simple, which we already did. So that's the third step. The fourth step is the iterator. So that means since the data that we'll be fetching from here will be multiple items, that means we need iterator. So this iterator will run 50 times because we will be getting at least 50 data from here. 50 data, because as I mentioned here, we will have 50 results from here. The example response, because for example, we are getting the data from this question ideas. So it will have 50 items, okay? So this iterator will loop 50 times. It will create this one, add row, inside the ClickBank spreadsheet that we added. That's our first seed. As you remember here, we have the first seed keyword. So it will go through 50 times in this one and create each of the keywords based from our seed keyword, and it will populate all the 50 keywords here in the new sheet that we created from here. So here, add a row, so it will repeat 50 times as I mentioned, and it will create the 50 keywords in that new spreadsheet. Okay, as you mentioned here, these are the setup. And the last thing in this first workflow will be update a row. That means we will just mark this as done. Okay, done. We will mark this as done because we completed the first process. So the next time we run the workflow, we will be running this second seed keyword. Okay, very clear. Right, now let's do that now, guys. So let me show you. Let's click run one. So in the real life scenario, again, if you take this on, it will run every 10 a.m. Okay, so now assuming it's 10 a.m., so we click now run once. So now, as you can see, this one, we are now searching the seed keyword ClickBank and been passed through here. And as you can see, look at this, look at the count. It keeps going 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So it's updating the, it's adding a row. So let's just wait for it to be completed. So here, and as you see right here, it created the 50 rows, which we are going to check now. So going back to our spreadsheet right here, as you can see, ClickBank, she created done. And we have this new spreadsheet right here, this one, ClickBank, okay? Now, when we click that ClickBank spreadsheet, there you go. These are your keywords, okay? So let's just enlarge the font so you will see it clearly. Now, these are our great keywords right here. Awesome. So our first workflow is successful. It created this bunch of keywords right here. Okay. So now let's try running again just to see if it's going to fetch the second C keyword, which is Digistore24. Now let's just run once. It will be quick. So you see right here, now it captured the Digistore24 keyword. Now it's going to run again 50 times. So let's just wait. Now, as you see right here, Digistore24 is now done, and it created this additional spreadsheet. And if we take a look at those keywords right here, it created again new set of keywords for Digistore24 seed keyword. Okay, so yeah, that's how you can automate your keyword research. Now, that's just the first part, because the second part is okay. What's the importance of automating this one? Now, because it is to simplify the the manual work that we are doing, instead of manually going to for example this keyword generator, free keyword generator from Ahref, and then finding the seed keyword, and then manually copying and paste, which won't take much time again, but automating this will really save our time because of this second workflow that we are going to do. Now, the second workflow right here, this is a little bit longer, but it's not that complex, okay? Which I'm going to explain now. What will happen is this one now, since we have the spreadsheet created for our separated each spreadsheet based on the seed keywords right here. So what it's going to do is the same thing. When we run this workflow, it will initially get the first value here, the first seed keyword, which is this one. It will check if the articles generated for this, ClickBank spreadsheet. Okay, since this is waiting, so what it will do is it will go to the ClickBank spreadsheet and will create all the articles based on whatever here in the spreadsheet. So this is where we need to intervene, okay? Because when we process the first workflow where we have all these keywords right here, for example, you leave this running for 5 days, and then you have the 5 spreadsheets right here. For example, you have 5 C keywords, and now this is the time where you intervene. Otherwise, some of the keywords here may be duplicating, but this will get minimal effort because you just need to check whether you want all these keywords right here. So this, for example, this second spreadsheet, you just need to verify if all keywords are, what you are wanting to put on your new blog or in your existing blog. Now, for example, you done your part and you did some manual work. Let's say here in ClickBank, okay, for example, I don't want all this, okay? So this is where you will be intervening. So let's say I deleted some of the keywords and I only leave these 3 keywords at the moment, okay? So what it will do, this second process will run through all the keywords from this spreadsheet, okay? From this spreadsheet, because why? This status right here is waiting for articles generated. Okay, so now what it does is, again, it will search this. So let's open that. It will again go to our affiliate marketing network spreadsheet and check the first sheet name with this one seed right there, and this it will read the articles generated column to see if it's waiting. If it's waiting, then it will fetch that first initial row. Okay, it will just return one item, which is the first one that it found with waiting status. Now, once it returned the value, we will go to this next step. So just ignore this first. I will tell you what this one does later. So the second step will be right here. It will get so since we what I want to do is, if we need to have a dynamic value from this one, instead of selecting from the list our spreadsheet, what I do is enter manually, which is very easy. That's just the spreadsheet ID, which you can find from the URL. So after this this is the spreadsheet ID, okay, which I just pasted here. Okay, I need this to be manually entered because I want to map the sheet name. Because if you don't manually enter this one, what happens is it will have a drop down here of the sheet name, which I do not want, because the sheet name here, for example, ClickBank, I want to choose the sheet name ClickBank. So that is a dynamic value coming from here, the search row, because this search row will return me the initial row, which has the articles generated column value of waiting. Okay, status value waiting. So let's see that. Now it will have the range of A1 to, I just put A1000, okay, because I don't think you won't have 1,000 row here, but it will just read the column A. Okay, so for example, you have 50 keywords here, so it will just read the A1 to A50. So just to give a buffer, so I just put A1 to A1000. So it depends on how many keywords you have in that spreadsheet, column A. Okay, so ClickBank, this will capture the first one, ClickBank spreadsheet. All right, so that's simply how the setup is. So that's it for the second part. Now, this one, again, we have the iterator, because we will need to process this item 50 times for if you have 50 keywords. So in our example, so this will be processed 3 times, because we have in the ClickBank spreadsheet, we have 3 keywords right there. So it will get repeated 3 times. Okay, now here you just need to select the value which you can find here, because this one, it's get range value, so you will get that get range values from here, the column A. So that's it. You just need to click that and it will be mapped here in the iterator. That means it will run based on the number of keywords it will be from that sheet name. Okay, now this is the one where we need to set up the article generator, article AI generator. This, if you have an account in article AI generator, this will generate our article 2 times, 3 times, 50 times, depends on how many keywords you have on that sheet name. Okay, so all the instructions will be here in app secret key. menu. So it's very simple. You just need your secret key and this URL right here, and you will request a post method. Okay, post method, which you can see here, right here, post method. And the query string, you just need this right here, the initial tree setup. Okay, the username, which is this one, you can find it here. The secret key, which is right here, and the keyword will be mapped accordingly based on the keyword from the value of what the iterator will give us. So the value from here will be the this tree. Okay, so since it will run 3 times, it will automatically generate 3 times. Okay, and it will create articles for these 3 keywords. So it depends. If you have 50 keywords here, if you have 100 keywords here, it will run continuously until it completes this the first sheet name that we have here. And now after it gets completed, this will be marked as done. Okay, so let's do that now. And after that, after you get the data, of course, you need this parse JSON, because the data that you will find here, you see the example right here, the data that you will get from here is in JSON format, which you need this parse JSON, okay, so that it can easily read and map all the data coming from here and here in your WordPress. You can simply map them. So the title right here, so as you can see, just look at the data coming from this parse JSON, which you can simply click the title, and then the content right here, click the content. If you generated an image, there will be an image URL there, which you can put right here. So this one is a simple workflow. I didn't generate image. I didn't add an image, query string right here. So if you want to do that, all the steps will be right here. So here, generate image, you can add it as one of the, field value, and you put yes, and then it will generate an image for you. Okay, so now if I run this, it will create it will process the first spreadsheet, which is the ClickBank, and it will generate articles for these 3 keywords right here. So let's do that now. Okay, I will click run once. So look at this, guys. Since we have 3 keywords in that spreadsheet, you see the number right there, 3. It got created 3 times. Okay, we're now going to our WordPress section. Okay, the post section right here. As you see, we have these 3 keywords. Okay, because it got captured from this ClickBank sheet name. Okay, now going to the first one, seed, as you can see, it is marked as done. Now the next time you run this step, okay, it will now search for the second one, Digistore, and it will go to the Digistore sheet name right here. It will process whatever keywords you have in here. Okay, so that's how you are going to automate your keyword research along with posting them to WordPress. So let's just quickly take a look at how these articles are structured. So let's see, for example, how to make money with ClickBank. So we click right here. Because we use article AI generator, the importance of using it is it creates article with an SEO friendly format. As you see right here, it is not generating just a crappy article, but the way Google will like the format of your article right here. It's fully optimized, and it's SEO friendly. So that's the importance of using the the data from article AI generator. Okay, so we have this article AI generator based on the credits, but we also have a version where you can use your own API key, which is recommended for heavy users. If you have a lot of blogs, if you have multiple blogs, and you have the other version, which is using your own OpenAI API, which saves you a lot of money. Okay, you can find all the information in the link below. This scenario is applicable. For example, you are going on vacation for a month and you don't have time to touch your blog or whatever, but you want to keep posting. Okay, so this step is applicable for you. You can do this very simple one. You can just again come back to this video and have a look at how this one set up. If you need further help, you can contact me in the information in the description below. So yeah, that's it. Very simple steps. So again, that's how you're going to automate. Again, guys, the one that you need to intervene is, like, for example, this first step right here. If you run this, again, if I run this, it will read the 3rd seed keyword right here, which is JVZoo, and then it will create another sheet name right here. The time you need to intervene is if you need to review the sheet name right here and remove some unnecessary keywords or the keywords that you don't want to be generated as an article. Okay, other than that, what you can do is you can have this configuration in your WordPress right here to be set as here in the status. You can set this to draft. Okay, draft. So let everything be generated here from the spreadsheet. And since they are in draft mode, so you can just simply go to your WordPress dashboard and you can just publish whatever you want to publish. Okay, suppose you want to suppose these three are in draft and you just want to publish 2 items, then you can leave the other one as draft and you can delete it. So in that way you can also control what you want to post on your blog. And again guys, this is a very useful API right here, which I'm going to leave the in the description where you can get this. And you just need to subscribe here, which is $0 if you just need if you just need 50 seed keyword for a month. I think this 50 seed keyword in a month will be enough, because each seed keyword will generate at least 20 to 50 long tail keywords, which you can make as an article, as you can see right here, the Digistore 24, okay, and JVZoo, Max Bounty, Warrior Plus. So each of them will have at least 30 to 50 keywords right here. And yeah, you can fully automate this thing. Okay, so in a real life configuration, so I told you earlier, you can set this up 10 a.m. Now that you're sure that there is already a new sheet name right here, for example, JVZoo will be the third one. The second workflow, you set it like, for example, every day at 11, okay? 11 a.m. right there. So this first workflow will run at 10, and since after you have the first workflow run and you have a new sheet name right here, then at 11, you will be running this second workflow to generate all the articles inside that sheet name, okay? And it's up to you how you're going to control your articles, where if you set this one to draft, okay, you can do that. Or if you want to intervene before 11, you want to check all the spreadsheet here, all the keywords that have been generated, and remove some of those that you don't want to be generated, you can do that as well. Okay guys, so I think that's it. And if you're a heavy user, you can you can subscribe to this one, okay? But I don't think it's necessary. So yeah, as long as you have this article AI generator, because it's convenient to generate those articles, you just need to use this. As long as you have credits, you just need 1 credit each article if you are not using the GPT-4o. So 1 credit will be enough. So I don't think it will cost you much, because once you have that up and running, so your blog will be automated, and you just need to, what you just need to do is keep adding in your seed keyword right here. Okay, so I think that's about it guys. So if you have any questions, again, leave it in the comment below. Thank you.